Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims and welcome to our new mini series challenge. So obviously you can tell by the thumbnail, it's Memento Mori. I will put the link in the description for the challenge. I will go over it briefly, obviously, with you and introduce you to our sim and all that stuff. So this is by Simpishly. Again, I will link the challenge below. So this is basically I'll read their little overview for you on the thing. So, your sim finds themselves trapped in a cycle of life, death, and rebirth. In this constant flow of mortality with no relief, can you help them break their curse once and for all? So, you're basically playing the same sim through multiple lifespans. Why the hell was my cat getting all weird like that? Okay, I don't know. And you're basically completing objectives. Hi, maybe you should eat this, sweet cheeks. Okay, good for you. You're completing objectives like aspirations, gaining skills, all of that to earn Grim tokens. So there is a chart in here that tells you what earns you what amount of tokens and stuff like that. And you're using that to reveal Memento Mori objectives. There are certain I've been telling myself and going over like my speech and spiel for this for like 2 weeks. Okay, I've been planning this for months, and yet here I am like, words with the thing. Anyway, don't mind me. There are 6 scenarios that Simpishly has created. Each one of them has 6 objectives. They're hidden. You don't know what they are. You basically pick your scenario based on its title and the game packs that it involves. And each one of them has, like I said, 6 objectives. There's an aspiration, career, collection, skill, world, and miscellaneous. And your goal throughout going through this in your first Sims life, whatever, is to collect Grim tokens, use those to unlock these hidden objectives, and then you have to complete the objectives, all 6 of them, in order to basically complete the challenge. So you'll be doing it over multiple lifespans, and when your sim dies, you keep them as a playable ghost. You finish up, make sure that they can be rebirthed. You rebirth them, and then you go through and you do it again, basically. And you keep doing it until you've completed all 6 of the objectives in your chosen scenario. Sort of kind of makes sense. Anyway. So there are... I'm going to go through roughly... we are also playing in CoolPuppy12's doo-doo save file. I don't know why they call it that. It's like CoolPuppy12 because you're 12, because it's doo-doo save file. Sounds ridiculous. I hate saying that. It sounds ridiculous. I'm too fucking old for it. But I wanted to use a different save file. We have a couple different ones that I had, and I've had this one for a little bit. I will also link that below too in the description. It hasn't been updated since September. It's just version 1. There's a lot of worlds that have not been redone. But it's just a little bit different, and it gives us the chance to... Can you? I can't... well, let's go search for eggs while we're doing this. There's not going to be a lot of places to hunt for eggs in this house. We can't hunt for... Can we hunt for eggs? Oh, we can hunt for eggs in the refrigerator. This will help us. We can't hunt for eggs in that, but we can hunt for eggs in the toilet. I know we can. Anyway. I gotta make sure. Did he hunt for egg in this? He did. We'll introduce you to my sim in a minute. Let me just hunt for eggs. Let's get this egg hunt. We don't have a lot of places to hunt for eggs in this house, though. That's the sad part. Because there's not a lot going on in this house. Can I hunt for eggs? Oh, I can. Good. Let's hunt for eggs there. So I moved our sim into the little coffin house in Ravenwood. Again, I'll go over that. Hold on. Let me get him hunting for eggs and doing stuff. So anyway. You get Grim tokens by, like, getting max levels of... Bird, stop eating my phone, jackass! Like, hi, if you're new here, I have a bird. He's a jackass. Also, all my sims, I play primarily with male sims. All my sims are generally gay, if not a little bit bisexual, sometimes, if we're lucky, or if we're feeling it, and I swear a lot, so there you go. Can you? You can't hunt for... Oh, you can hunt for egg though. Trashly! Invite in. We can make friends. Anyway, that's all the news if you're new. You earn Grim tokens by getting level 10 of skills, by getting to top of careers, part-time or full-time careers, completing collections, getting gold on social events, having friends, children, all those things. Most of them are a one and done. So for example, if no, don't do that. I don't want to turn on discovery quests. But we could do a friendly introduction to Trashly. We still... No, oh, he's leaving. Okay, you know what? Let's go into Cass. We'll look at our sim. We'll do that, and then we'll come back and try to figure out Flower Bunny Festival Day. Whatever. Completing aspirations and getting satisfaction points. Most of them, for example, that's where I was. If, say, our sim here gets level 10 in the gardening skill, you can never do that again. You can never get level 10 in the... You can, but you don't get points for it. Okay? So it's kind of almost like Super Sim over multiple lifetimes, but you obviously don't keep your skills and shit, so whatever. So that goes for like any of the toddler, child, adult skills, any of the careers when you get to the top of them, any collections you complete, and any social events you do. And like, so getting gold on social events, you can only do one of each type. So if you do like a black and white bash, you can only do that once. So if we do it with him, we can never do it again. I mean, again, you can, but you don't get points for it. And then completing individual aspirations. Ghosts can collect cannot collect tokens. So if he gets to level 9 and then dies, and then as a ghost gets level 10, you don't get tokens for that. It doesn't count. But if one of your objectives when you unlock it for the skill one is max gardening, your ghost completed it, you are allowed to check that off. So, and anything, when you unlock your objectives, say you unlock the skill one, and for example, it is gardening, then you can, if I completed it in my sim's first life, but we're on the third one, we can count it because we already did it. So it's not like you have to do it again. Anything you've done starting right now up until you unlock counts. So... there you go. And I've made a couple of kind of tweak additions because we're going to try to do it the way the challenge is set up through this first lifespan. But I know, for example, with the scenarios, the first two in the challenge rules are life and death and base game. And I was like, cool, that's what I want. I want to do one of those. So I chose scenario 1, which is just titled Long Lost Interests. So, okay. But I know one of them, I think, had included city living, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not choosing that one because I know damn well city living comes with the politician career, and I hate that fucking career. Okay, so I made it in my head. I'm like, if I unlock the career and it's something that I'm like, fuck no, I hate that, it's going to make me miserable, I'm going to allow myself to veto that and be like, I'm not doing that. I'll unlock a career, one of the things from a different, I'm not going to have to use the same, like, I already spent Grim tokens. I'm just going to pick a different one and go, let's do the career from this scenario and go, okay, I like that one better, and I'll swap them out. We'll still do it. Just, I'm not going to do ones that I hate. So, for example, none of the scenarios involve dine out, but like, let's say it was run a 5-star restaurant. Well, you know that ain't going to fucking work, and I don't want to ever do that. That does not sound fun to me. Some people enjoy that. That will be a nightmare. I would be like, hell no, veto that. I'm going to choose career from one of the other scenarios and be like, oh, this is the scientist career from Get to Work. I love the scientist career. We'll totally do that one. You know, that type of a thing. I will not choose. He said there is a sample one in the guide, but it has been like months since I looked at the sample. All I remember is that the skill one is gardening, only because they also use gardening as an example in the guide when they're explaining stuff to you. So we won't do that. I won't be like, oh, look, I chose and it is a gardening. I'm not gonna okay, we're not gonna use that one. We'll, whatever. But just in case there's ever anything, I'm like, I might swap it out for something else. But again, I picked scenario 1 because it's life and death and base game. So like, I want to do some life and death stuff. I've never done the Undertaker career. I've never completed the Reaper career, but it's fun. So I don't know that those would be the careers in there because they could throw you a curveball and make it a base game career. Okay. But I wanted to do more life and death stuff. So, and the whole point of this challenge is using the rebirth cycle, right? So anyway, also what you do, is when you go to be reborn, it's a bunch of either dice rolls or random number generator you can use. I have fancy dice because we were playing the Llamas and Legends challenge as well, and I have fancy dice for that, and I bought a bunch of fancy dice for all my generations. So I have a set of dice that sits right here with me as I'm recording for that challenge. We'll be using it for this one too. Hey, 2 birds, 1 stone. So sorry, sweetie, you don't get a separate pair of dice for yourself. You got to use whatever ones we're using with Llamas and Legends at the time. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So you roll for the age that you were reborn at. So for example, if you get a 1, you're an elder. 2 or 3, you're an adult. 4 and 5, young adult. 6, 7, teen. 8, 9, child. 10, 11, toddler. 12, infant. Most likely you're probably going to end up in the middle range because, chances of you getting a 12 and becoming an infant or a 1 and an elder, I've also decided that I might implement adding a multiplier and giving you Grim tokens depending on how difficult it is, because I want to have at least, you're allowed to have 2 of the scenario things open at any given time. So like there's 6 of them. You can't have all 6 open. You can only have 2 that you're working on at any given time. Once you complete one, you can open a new one, right? But I don't want it because each one is 25 Grim tokens to unlock. And for example, when you get to level 10 of a skill, you only get 2 Grim tokens. So it's going to be kind of hard. So, that's the point. It's supposed to be kind of a longer running challenge. I don't want it to be like we're here for 3 years. I wanted this to be a little bit shorter. This is going to go up twice a week. So, we're going to be here Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I was like, okay, if it takes 6 months or so, we're going to be here for a couple. I don't want to be here for 3 years. Even though I know we're going through multiple lives. You know what I mean? Lives. I was going to say lifespans and it came out lives. Wow. We sound intelligent. You know what I mean? So we might need to make adjustments on, okay, we're going to give ourselves other points or figuring out things or doing multiple or making it a little bit less of a slog. That sounds horrible. That's not what I mean. But I mean, if you were doing this on your own, having it be a little more challenging is fun. But when you're recording and all you're doing is scaling up, I don't want it to get boring or stale or crusty. So I want to be okay, we'll make adjustments as we go. Even if we lower the amount of points we need, instead of 25, we do 20. Or, we have to increase the number of tokens we give out. We add 1 to everything. So instead of 2, you get 3. Instead of 4, you get 5. Whatever. I did kind of put, to begin, we'll see how it goes with Ansel here. This is Ansel right here. But I was thinking when we rebirth, you get an additional token. So if you're an infant to a teen, you get a Grim token. Automatically, you get 1. Because you got a lot of time to skill up things, to get toddler skills, infant skills, child skills, teen skills, and things. You have a lot more options of things to unlock and a lot more time to do it. So you don't need an extra bonus. 2, if you get to be an adult or a young adult. And if you're an elder, I was we're going to roll a d4 and add that to the 2 bonus that you would get for being an adult or young adult. So if you you roll a 1, you get 3 points. You roll a 4, you get 6. You know how to add. Like that. Just to kind of give us a little boost if it's really difficult. If we go through and Ansel is wow, we got 70 Grim tokens already with him. But I don't feel like it's going to be that easy because how many careers is he going to max? If you max a career, a full-time career, you only get 3. If a level 10 of a skill, you get 2. So that's a lot of shit. And okay, cooking. Awesome. Yeah, we could do that easy. We can't do that ever again. So we might also implement that it doesn't matter. I was also thinking if we get to level 5 of a skill, we give ourselves 1 point. And then if the next sim gets to level 10 of that skill, we give ourselves the additional point, kind of like we're loaning points. You know what I mean? He gets to level 5 of cooking. Next life, he gets to level 10. Well, we already took 1 point. 1 Grim token, we'll take the other one for a total of 2 or whatever. You know what I mean? We'll adjust as we go and see to try to like make it so that we're at least earning enough tokens so that at least at the end of each life we can purchase one of our scenarios. I don't know if it's going to be harder in the beginning, you know what I mean, to get Grim tokens, or harder toward the end, because if you think about it, toward the end, the longer you go, the less things you have to max up. So I don't want it to be like we've been here for 5 life cycles and we've only done 1 scenario. You know what I mean? So we might adjust, tweak, and kind of give ourselves some boosts and cheat in that respect. But anyway, when you rebirth, you roll for your age. You can choose any world, mostly because if you are adding your sim as an infant, say, into a family, then you can choose which family you want to be reborn into, right? You're going to roll for genetics. 1 is game random, so you would technically, it says hit the randomize button once. Not going to do that because my game likes to make them all have no chin, have the tiniest shoulders, and have the fat slider be all the way up and have the biggest beer guts, and they're all wonky and weird looking. And it's like, it only likes the same 6 things, and they're all going to have green skin and the same custom content hair. I really need to run through Sims 4 Studio and be like, do not allow custom. I already did that, but it still will do it. You know what I mean? It still does. Still allows custom content for random, and I hate it. So not everything gets tagged and fixed. So I will random and be like, okay, I can work with this, and we'll tweak. Okay, we're gonna do things to not make ourselves miserable here. 2 is a random table, which I also have written down. I'll talk about that in a minute. 3 is play with genetics if it's an option. So obviously, if you're a teen, child, toddler, infant, and you're adding yourself to a family, you can play with genetics and make yourself look like those people's kid. And then 4 is no change. You leave your sim exactly the way they are from their prior life. There is a role in there, which I do think is really cool. We're not going to do it, though, for sex and gender and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. Like I said when I started, and anybody who's been here for a while, I prefer to play with male sims, and a majority of my male sims are gay. They will bend the lines on gender norms and wear whatever the fuck I feel comfortable putting them in. Are they wearing more masculine? Are they a little more gender fluid? Do they like wearing feminine clothes? Whatevs. We have fun here, okay? So for me, it wouldn't be fun to roll and be like, oh, I am playing with a female sim. Okay? You know, sure, we might end up rolling and then they're a trans man and works for me. But if I get, oh, okay, my sim's male and now they're actually a trans woman, then I'm still playing with a female sim. You know what I mean? So, like, I might do the roll and see if I'm feeling frisky and not minding if I roll, like, we get a straight female sim. Well, I mean, it's just cisgender. The sexuality is not part of it. But you know what I mean? Like, for me, I just prefer playing with male sims. Honestly, unlike everybody else on the planet, I have more fun dressing up my male sims. I know it's weird. I know it doesn't make any sense. I agree it doesn't make any sense because I know there's way more custom content for female sims and male sims content is getting better in the game, but it's still underrepresented. We all agree with this. Like, it's getting better, but you still need to try harder. Keep going. And they have been doing better at making everything gender neutral, clothing-wise, so it fits on both body frames. So we're getting better in this respect. So, like, I know, and I'm still going to keep pushing for them to keep doing it, okay? I was that person years ago when I started this channel, be like, I just prefer playing with female sims. And I laugh now at that because I'm like, I don't know what happened when and when we flipped. But now I'm just the opposite, and my male sims just look way prettier than my female sims. I don't know, okay? It just is what it is. So we will probably not roll for gender and sex or anything like that. We will be playing with our boys because that's just how I like to play. So it might get boring for people, but I don't know. Again, if I'm feeling it, like when we go to rebirth, I'm like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Maybe we'll do it, but I'm not anticipating that. Traits and preferences, you randomize the traits. You can't change any preferences. There are a couple that are set. I feel like one of them I hate so much. I'll get to it when I introduce you to Ansel instead of just staring at him right now. But I am like, I want to find a way through gameplay. I know you can't in gameplay get rid of preferences. You can only do it in cast. But I want to find a way that I can go, if I get this or do this, then I can delete it. Okay, we'll get to why. Oh, when I go through it. You can choose any aspiration, again, because completing aspirations gets you points, so of course you can choose anyone. For a name, you can choose your name, you can keep your original. I added myself a dice roll for names. I had a bunch of names picked out, as I do. Again, if you're new here, whatever, or, you might not know this, even if you're not new here. I like to name my Sims like a theme. If we're doing a legacy, sometimes I just have random names. I always put some names down that I like to use. They change now and again. If there's like a legacy that we're playing where I feel like there's a theme, we're playing the Arcana legacy, and based on the generation, I'm like, I want a name that fits a theme that fits that generation. So I have names picked out like that. Llamas and Legends, I have things that seem like they would fit in Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I mean? And certain generations, the name is already picked out. I did the same thing with our Alice in Wonderland Legacy Challenge. I was like, we need names that fit the generations. So I have picked out some names for this, and we will roll either a D6, a D8, or a D12, depending on how frisky I feel. Our top, I'd say 6 names, but it's 12. I have 2 options for each. I will roll the dice, and we get, say, 3, and then I have 2 names, and I will be like, I'm feeling this one over this one. Okay? If we keep rolling 3s, obviously we move, you know what I mean. That's why there's also an option for 8, and then there's also an option if I want to roll 12. There's 4. Technically, 9 has 2, and then 10, 11, and 12 only have 1. Those are like other names that I'm like, I do like them, but they're not my favorites, and I don't know. But like, maybe if I'm looking at my name list in the next life, I'm like, let's do a 12 this time and see what we get. Again, I'm giving myself options because I can't make up my mind. So, anyway, so you do that for name. Now, the random genetics, if you get the table randomization, we'll talk about that because this is how Ansel was made. I went, I'm just going to create him using the random table. So that's how he was created, using this random table. So, he's lovely. Hair color, you roll a d6. You either get gray, silver, black, blonde, brown, red, or colorful. He got black. We got a 2, so his hair is black. That's how we got it. Eye color, I changed, the first one was black. I changed it to funky or other and added black in with brown because as someone whose eyes are almost black, my eyes are brown. It's not separate. My eyes are brown. They're just very dark brown. So to me, I was like, black and brown should be combined. So I changed the first one to be funky other mostly meaning like, and he got that. So heterochromia, like, because I have the mod for that. So that's what we're doing. And then blue, black and brown, gray, green, and then purple and red are number 6. But, like, funky could also be, I have yellow, you have, or in this case, he has pink. You know what I mean? Or you could do blue with a green, you could do heterochromia. Like, so I'm giving myself a little bit more leeway with the number one. Skin tone, obviously, they're the skin tones within, the game itself, warm, neutral, cool, or miscellaneous. What did you end? Oh, you ended up with miscellaneous, so you're a nice little, whatever. That's the different order. And then face details. The first one on the thing was wrinkles. I took that one off because the skin overlay I use hides all wrinkles. When he is elderly, you're never going to fucking know. It's just the overlay I use. It's the one I like. I'm attached to it. I've been using it for years. I have yet to move on and find a new, you know what I mean? You know how eventually, you know how you're like that? You're like, this is my favorite eye set. This is my favorite skin overlay. And then you find a new one and you're like, this is my new favorite. And you don't use anything else. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But the skin overlay has been my favorite for fucking forever since I found it. And it just hides wrinkles. I think there is a transparent one where it's a little bit lighter so you could see wrinkles, but I just click the button and we're on. So anyway, so I changed that to multiple / choice. Like I can choose what I want or I put multiple things. So like in his case, we have a mole and we have a birthmark, So you have multiple or choice that instead of wrinkles, scars, vitiligo, freckles and birthmarks, facial hair, or number 6 is none. I've also decided maybe I'll let myself choose in that one too, because sometimes I want my Sims to have some details. You know, maybe none is not good enough for me. I don't know. So we'll see what I feel when I get there. Body details, same thing. Tattoos, scars, vitiligo, freckles, birthmarks. 5 was body hair. I don't play with body hair. I don't like body hair. I don't want it on my Sims. I didn't want the option ever. I know I'm happy people who want it have it. I don't want it. Speaking of, I got to make sure that you do not have enable hair growth, because nothing annoys me more than when it likes to put body hair on my Sims, despite the fact that I turn it off. Okay, I hate body hair, so I won't use that. I put multiple choice there. Obviously he's got tattoos, so you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to talk about the thing. I did the random dice roll to make Ansel, so this is how the random dice roll works. And then obviously with like piercings and clothing and whatever, you can do whatever you want. So now that we've gone over the rules, let's talk about how we had to do our founder. So there were certain things you had to do. You had to give him a deviance aspiration. So I gave him Villainous Valentine, because that one, it could be fun. Like he's out there like breaking up families, which is going to be fun. If I thought about this last night, I was like, wait, he's going to be breaking up families we could rebirth ourselves into at some point. I think the aging is on in the background on this one. I sometimes turn it off, you know, but like, that's pretty funny. You could break up a family and then be reborn into a family that you destroyed. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Because isn't it like break up 10 couples and stuff like that? This one might not be. I've never fully completed it, but it might be fun to make him like this. Traits, you had to give him skeptical, and then you had to choose a positive and a negative. I gave him romantic, and I gave him kleptomaniac. I was thinking maybe, because kleptomaniac's kind of fun to steal shit so that, like, we can furnish our house. But then I was thinking maybe we should have a different one. You know what I mean? Like, would shady be better? Like, I know it's new. Like, maybe bending rules, often without regard for ethics or fairness, mischievous activities, influence others to adopt their way of life. But he can't steal, although we could switch back and forth with the thievy one where he's also well, no, we need to be klepto. Well, okay, we'll just leave this for now. You had to set 2 likes and 2 dislikes. In the likes category, we have to like mischief, okay, and we have to like retro music, and you have to dislike spooky music. Okay, so we like retro, dislike spooky, we like mischief, perfect. What I really hate is you have to dislike black. Do you know how hard it was? Every time I was putting this man in clothes, I was like, fuck, don't put him in black. Fuck, don't put him in black. God damn it, it's really hard not to pick black clothes out, especially for him. And I was like, and then the house we moved him into, the coffin house, everything was black, and I had to change all the colors, and I was like, his toilet and everything are still black, but I'm like, ah. So I really want to find a way to get rid of this, because I'm pretty sure your likes and dislikes, these things, do they stick with you? Because it's really annoying. I don't want them forever like this. How obnoxious. Anyway, you have to live in Ravenwood, and which we are, and 20,000 no money cheats. That's why I put him in that house. I sold a bunch of the shit that was in the house, so he's not totally broke. And then optional is have a cat or a dog. The dog had to be jumpy, and the cat had to be skittish, whichever one you chose. So I chose we have a skittish cat who's also fluffy and clever. His name is Bacon. Or her name is Bacon. I don't really... No, okay, his name is Bacon. I was like, I don't know. I just picked a cat, and I, like, made it skittish. So here's Bacon. Here's our adorable cat. Bacon has multiple everyday outfits. His little collar. His little fucking onesie. And his cute little fucking sweater with the goddamn fucking... The fish buttons. How ridiculous. So that's our cat. He's adorable. So we gave him a cat. But anyway... Here, let's check out Ansel. He's got multiple outfits. This is one of them. I just added this one with the new pack. I fucking love this vest and pants. I love it together, and I love these pants. I don't know what it is. The pants with the little skirt. They are just weird as shit, but I love them. You know, he's fabulous. This is his other everyday outfit, one of them. And this is another one. In this, we got his hair. He's a little messier, a little more unkempt going on here, okay? We've got our formal wear. He only has one of those. We got one athletic. We got our sleepwear. We have two. So we have, you know, our fancy, you know, when we're inviting people over, maybe this is our special sleepwear. And then this is our just like no one's around and we don't give a shit. This is our I'm comfy and cozy. I'm not trying to impress anyone. And this is the like, hi. He's a villainous Valentine, you know? I just added this one like last night. I was like, he needs more shit. We need more like he needs comfy pajamas. It's one party wear. It's a little ridiculous. I know those are blue and this is purple, but like I just love the clashing like flower prints. And then I wanted to use the new kit that we got. I am actually pleasantly surprised and happy to say that like a majority of the clothes fit on both frames. This shirt, I think it is. It's this one. Looks dumb as fuck on female Sims because it makes them look like they got some kind of weird ass bra and they got square tits because of the pec shadow. And then one of the female shirts kind of still has boob shadow and you're like, you can kind of get away with it though, it's tight. The dresses, however, they did not make to fit on the male frame and I'm mad about it because that one damn corset dress with the frilly skirt, I love that to death and I'm fucking pissed I can't put that on my boys. Pissed about that. But everything else works. So I'm impressed because kits, they're not really good at making like gender neutral. They're good with the packs, not so much with the kits. So I was like, let's see. But anyway, I do love this sweater and you know, we're not allowed to wear black. So he's got to wear fun, bright colors. So we put him in that with the new shorts and the cute new shoes. And I love the fact that these shoes have like purple and fucking pink varieties. Like, hello, that's amazing. They're not just like beige, black, blue, and white, like man colors. We got pink and purple can be man colors. But you know what I mean? They do those stereotypical, like, we do blue, but that and red. And, like, you're not allowed to have fun, bright colors or, like, have these minty green. Like, thank you. Thank you for just giving some fabulous pastels to our boys. Okay? I love it. Okay? Anyway, swimwear. We just got our fun little gnome swimwear. We also have our mankini because, you know, maybe want to feel a little bit sexier. I don't know. We got one hot weather outfit. Those glasses are ridiculous, but I love it. Our second hot weather outfit, you know, a little more dressed up. And then our third one, I just gave him this one. I know, it's kind of red, white, and blue, and it's a little too Americana, but there's something about the navy blue shorts with this red shirt. It just works for me, even though I'm not a red, white, and blue person. To me, every time I see it, I know there's something that can be, like, very, like, 50s-ish about it. He's very pin-up-y sometimes, with little sailboats, a little nautical, you know what I mean? And you're like, ah! But there's something and it's like, do, and it's like a little too fucking American. And it's, I don't know, that bothers me. You're like, you look like an American flag, stop it. You know, but there's something about this worked and I was okay with it. It really does look like he rolled off, like, you know, the Lido deck on a fucking cruise ship in the 50s or some shit, and I'm okay with it. Well, technically that's more 70s, but whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, we got one cold weather outfit going on here. Here's another. He kind of prefers this one. He's been wearing that one a lot. And then we've got our third one here. So there you go. That's Ansel. Ansel Dagny. Dagny is actually there's multiple ways you can pronounce that, but this is one of them. So don't at me. It's technically actually a feminine name, like first name, that I think when I looked it up, it was something about like life or second chances or so. It was something about that, and it kind of just fit with the whole like rebirth kind of name without going spot on and being like, let's name him Phoenix. You know what I mean? We need a decor box. We don't have one. We should get one. So that we can decorations, miscellaneous. Oh, look at the new things from the new pack. The new kit. Ooh! We can redo your bathroom someday. Let's go to seasons, though. It's really weird when seasons is way the fuck up here. Let's actually... Oh, does this work? Like, there's this one that's only like 1 penny less. Let's not get you the black one. You know what? Let's get you the fun pink one. Let's just put that one there, right in by our front door. Let's put up our decorations. Put up decorations. There we go. Let's see if we... Okay, you've already hunted for egg there. Oh, hunt for eggs. We need to hunt for eggs. Because you know what? We could get... I don't like that I have nothing else I can hunt for eggs in. Oh, okay. I guess we completed the egg hunting. Okay. Because we have nothing else to hunt for eggs in. Like, oh my god. Okay. And we got decorating. You like flowers? Giving flowers? You don't have any to give. Oh, hunt for egg. Okay, you didn't hunt for egg there. Oh, wait, you can hunt for eggs in your mailbox. Yeah, go do it. No, 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 get the fuck back here. I know it's only 10:30 a.m. You know what? I'm gonna cheat that. It's only 10 a.m. You're not going to bed yet, bitch. We need to, like, work on some skills or some shit. Choose a roommate. Nobody... Okay. Let's see. We got 4 eggs! Really? Seriously? Celebration of life. We don't have... Well, when the flower bunny comes... Oh, we want to put this in your inventory so you can play with your cat, too. But yeah, I had to change everything in his house because everything was black. So now his kitchen's green and everything. He really doesn't have much going on. Oh, we need to feed our cat so he's not starving. So he really doesn't have very much down here. You know, I'm hoping this alarm, if a burglar comes in either way. Sure. You know, so I took all the coffin room stuff out. I changed the bathrooms around. I just put this in here. Here's his bedroom. We can always expand and do more stuff later, but for right now... Oh, God, the flower bunnies. Hey! Sing about Flower Day. Sing about Flower Bunny Day. Flower Bunny, I'm so happy you're here. Please go throw flowers around my house. Discuss interests. Share Flower Bunny Festival spirit. We have to... Oh, attend a holiday ceremony. Okay, that's true. Like I said, this is a new... I have not used CoolPuppy12's game save, so actually, let's see. Spring, summer... Is that fall? No, that's fall. Wait. Okay, they're 2-week-long seasons. We're just in the middle of spring when I started. Okay. So they're 2-week-long seasons. That's perfect. I like that. Hopefully we're on normal lifespan. So we have, like, we'll write different holidays and stuff. So this will be fun. I've never used the save before, so I don't know what some of the holidays entail. Joke about all times. I can't give you a flower bunny gift because I don't have anything. Oh, who's this? Invite in. And let's do we'll do a respectful introduction. Who is this? Yeah, there we go. Flower Bunny Festival's good. We don't have to go to a frickin' holiday ceremony. We could, because he doesn't seem to care about it, but... Angela's a neutral attraction to Fred. I don't know who Fred is, but it's okay. Bright and day. Anyway, for Villainous Valentine, get caught cheating 10 times! Oh, okay, that's fine. Achieve an X status with 5 other Sims, break up couples. This is gonna be fun. I don't know when it started to, like, do... Oh, no, it's under Deviants. What am I thinking? I forgot about that. Sticky Fingers would be fun. We can probably complete this, you know, because she wants to steal things. So, oh, we only have to do these. This is the only version of it that we have. There's only 3. Okay. So we have a lot of things to do, but it's only 1 tier. Okay. And if we steal lots of stuff, ask to Cloud Gaze. We can be friends with Fred. We have good compatibility. We're not gonna, like... We think Fred is reasonable and he thinks we're responsible. We're not attracted to him, so we're not gonna, like, get freaky or anything like that. Yes, but we can be friends. Good, Flower Bunny. Give us flowers. Flower Bunny, leave more flowers around. I can either plant them to sell. I mean, gardening we will count if we do it. Oh, Kyle! Kyle's here! The Flower Bunny literally left me 2 flowers and then pieced out. What a cheapskate. It's because my house is small. You don't appreciate me, Flower Bunny. Can we, Nobody's giving me flower bunny gifts? Woohoo and coffin. We don't have a coffin in the house. Where is there a coffin? Woohoo, where? And what coffin? What coffin? Guys, where's the coffin? Do you see? And why can we woohoo in a coffin? Enthuse about the thrill of the steel. We're gonna have to, you have to pee. He's like, you know what I love? Stealing shit. But we might as well meet the neighbors and everything like that, so... So we're gonna have to have a partner, and then... Did you just yell at my cat? Argue about career. Kitty... Oh, Kitty doesn't have a litter box! Oh, Kitty, I am so fucking sorry. I'm sorry, Bacon. I fucking forgot a litter box for you. How fucking dumb can I be? I am so sorry, kitty cat. Not seasons. Let's go. I don't know if we can afford the one that lasers your shit for us. So, like, I mean, we can, but you know what? Let's just... I'm going to get this one and put it here. Because then we can throw it away in our magic trash can. Kitty, I got you a litter box. Do you have to potty, Kitty? Kitty does have to potty. Use the litter box. There you go, buddy. You know, he keeps doing that, but he's not leaving me flowers around, and it's kind of making me mad. I only got 2 flowers out of Flower Bunny. He usually leaves a hell of a lot more. You know what? I like the fucking gnomes better. Who are you banging? It's not even us. You two are banging in my shower? Serve dinner. Oh, what were you gonna cook? Oh. You two, you just fucked in my shower. You better have cleaned that. And then you can resume mac and cheese too. I cannot believe you. Kyle, are you sleeping in my bed? No, Kyle's playing on my computer after you just fucked some rando in my house, Kyle. Fucking Kyle. We might as well resume mac and cheese. Oh my god. I cannot believe you. Kyle, I thought Ansel was doing it. Like, Kyle, what the fuck? Did Kyle just leave too? I should get going now that I've, like... I know, he only makes 1 serving. It's kind of rude. Let's see, 7 p.m. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pampering the kitty. Don't scare the cat! Give him a treat. Bacon is our friend. We love Bacon. Don't be mean. Pet Bacon. Give him a hug. And then let's go... Oh, we got our auto lights. Auto lights, all lights. Let's travel. Can we... Isn't the little bar around here somewhere? Yes! I wanted to travel somewhere, so we're gonna go to the moon revelry. We can meet more people and find someone that we can fool around with. We have to get caught cheating 10 times. That is generally very easy at this point because you just fool around with someone. If we had boned someone in the shower, then all we had to do was flirt with the other person in front of it, and then it would have counted, to be fair. Because, like, my Sims are always breaking romantic boundaries. You know what? He'll be the one that doesn't. Also, we need to steal a lot of shit so that we can maybe be working on stealing and getting that... I don't know if that will translate over. Cool. So, what are the things for this? Nothing. We have nothing for this. Okay, where is he going? Is it over here somewhere? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Let's come here. Let's go here. I guess there's really nothing to do. He's tired now. Well, you can't really steal anything here because people are watching. Is there anything along the way we could steal? What's going on over here? Oh, that went off. It decided no. Oh, we could look for frogs. Can I steal that? Can I steal anything else? Can I, like, look for eggs in anything? No. Hunt for an egg in that. Okay, hold on. Stop doing that. Can hunt for an egg in that pea bush. before anybody pees in it. Wait. Oh, I can't steal that. Why can't I attempt to swipe that? Can I attempt to swipe anything here? He's going to a bench to lie down. Okay, I did click look for frogs. Okay, oh, can I swipe that? No. Come on, let me swipe shit. Let me swipe something. No, there's no household there, and I can't, like... I can't harvest that plant. I mean, I know we should be at the moon revelry, but I was like, anything I can, like, do. Oh, good, we can breed those frogs now. Where the hell did the moon revelry go? It's still over here. Let's come here. Let's go here. Rummage in the trash pile. Rummage in the trash pile. Why not? We can't really attempt to swipe because people are looking, so we'll get caught, which is unfortunate. That's why I was trying to steal stuff where people weren't looking. I know you want to swipe an item. You want to moonbathe. Okay, can we do that? Like, moonbathe. We'll moonbathe afterward. Oh, now you don't want to. You want to flirt with someone. We can just do funny introduction. We can do... I wish friendly introduction would just pop up like normal. Let's just introduce ourselves to a bunch of people. Yeah, don't moonbathe. You wanted to stop doing that, so... We want to see who's going on here. Okay, well, at least the sages are here, so that means my favorite, Morgan, still exists in this game save, which is perfect. Friendly introduction. Where the hell is Morgan if all the rest of you are here? Rude that he didn't show up. We're going to introduce ourselves to a bunch of people. Tense. Not my tempo. Oh, because it's spooky music. Can we change the station? Hold on. You like retro. I gotta sneeze. Let's see, can we... Where's retro? Jesus. Let's change it to retro. See if anybody gets mad. Uncomfortable. Haha! There we go. There we go. Let's see what we know about any of these people that we have met. Tatiana, we have good compatibility with. We want to flirt with someone, right? So why don't we, more choices, romance. Why don't we flirt a little? And dance under the moon. Where the hell... Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the hell is Ansel? Let's see. More choices. Can we just... Do we just, like... Acquire the romance skill. I can't, like... Can I... Well, how do I dance under the moon? Select the bonfire and dance. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be a separate dance under the moon interaction type of a thing. You know what I mean? We acquired the romance skill. We should start doing a romantic introduction to every fucking person we meet, to be fair. Listen to retro music. We are. More choices. What is this? There we go. First impressions are strong. Who? Let's see. Oh, you think Manu's immature and he thinks you're weird. Okay. Let's see what we think. Oh, you got a crush on her and she's interesting. Okay. Alright. I'm just saying, you got, like, listen. Listen, like I said, our Sims are all a little bisexual. They can do whatever they want. Swim by the ancestor. Let's, go swim with... Where's Tatiana? Let's invite our potential future girlfriend. If she has a spouse, that's even better. Romantic introduction. Never mind, he left. And never mind, I guess we're not going to swim by the ancestor. Okay, I guess we can go home now. The moon revelry is over and we can go to bed. But hey, thanks for inviting us, Fred. I didn't know if he was there. I don't remember seeing him, to be fair. I think that that's why we had the bar. There was supposed to be something. And then Fred pieced out, so it, like, canceled that. Because it's like, it never popped up, whatever it was. Like, it was supposed to be, like... Because, you know, usually if your friends invite you to the Spice Festival, it'll be like, you know, or like the flea market will be like, buy something or light a firework. You know what I mean? They always give you like something. So I feel like that was supposed to be something. Let's go eat. Yeah, let's actually, good idea, eat that. I don't think you have a radio in your house. We need to get you a job, to be fair. You should... Let's find you a job. And honestly, I want you to be in the Reaper career because I've never fully completed it. And I'm sure it's probably not part of our scenarios. Honestly, Undertaker could probably be in it, but I really want to do this and I want to go with you. I think it'll be fun. So let's go to bed. We have work in 2 days. Good, you're going to go to bed. Okay, cool. Yes, you're tired. Okay, so go to bed. We're now a Grim turn. We start Tuesday at 9. Okay, cool. And actually, we can breed frog with the sunflower frog, and we get a spotted dirt frog. Not exciting, but that's okay. It is what it is. Ansel's bred a new frog. Okay, go pee, go pee, go pee. Ooh, let's extract the fossil. What did we get? A fossilized Simhan. We can sell that. It still counts in our collections. You know what I mean? We still have 2 of the frogs. We have no gardening, no trophy. We still have 1 fossil, even though, you know. We don't... Oh, come on. That's it. We have nothing. To be fair, he could do the tarot card collection, too, because, like, that's life and death related, and you do live in this world, so... I forget how to start that. I don't want to fish. I know he could do that. What is happening over here? Hello, Ghosty. I know you have to... Oh, good, we live by this tree. Don't... Free money? Yep. I don't care what you're asking me. Let's come over here and do a romantic introduction to this ghost lady. I know we have to go around and do those quests and stuff like that for starting the tarot card collection, and I think there's places that you have to go to find them. And I think it tells you in the game. I mean, I will... Let's see. Demand proof of powers. Ask about Alice's sorrow. View the tree. Fred's calling. Ansel, I think Angie Ogden's pretty cute. Go for it, Freddy. You should just be happy, man. Romantic introduction. We are a skeptic, but we are going to romantically introduce ourselves to every fucking ghost we see. It gets our romance up. Collect a soul. Okay, well, we can pin that. We do still need to steal. Listen to whispers. Okay, as sand rained down on my final resting bed and I clenched the red flowers in my hands, all I can think of are my children. What happened to them? I don't know where they are, but I can feel their locations, their essences. Please, I must know what became of them. Sure, we'll take that quest. Why not? Because... exploring the crypt is... Okay, yeah. I did this once before, but it's been a while. Today is a waxing crescent, so here's what I can share with you, kiddo. The Baleful Bog. Did you know that the waters there flows directly from the netherworld itself? Yeah, it's what makes Morningvale the ghostly capital of the world. I think we... Okay, here, you can pause and read that. I think I've already... That's for, like, Soul's Journey, and it's teaching you about the Baleful Bog, but, like, I don't feel like reading it right now. All right, let's see something. Let's pause. You're hungry. We'll send you back home, but I wanted to see if there was anything around here we could poke in. I don't see any, like... other frog things. Hello, Crow. We should get you one of those. I don't see any... Like, I'm just rough scanning for any kind of dig spots or anything like that. I'm not doing it very well. No. Okay. So let's, I say let's head home, but I'm very lost right now. Okay. Our home is over here. Is this our home? This is our home. Let's come here and grab something to eat. Let's open Let's grab a serving. And then we'll go find a crypt. You can't go from being skeptical. Okay. You can go home, sweetie. I love that he's like, I can't reach that food because I'm far over here. You could walk home. I shouldn't have to tell you to go home and then get something to eat. Like, whatever. It's like literally 2 feet away from you. Although living in Ravenwood while you're skeptical is kind of funny, but I do like that. That I like. I like that he's like skeptical and you're like, you live here where there's ghosts everywhere. Like, oh, cool. Wait, there's another flower from the flower bunny. Okay, cool. Flower bunny did leave us some stuff. We like giving flowers to people. So like, you know, it was just rude of the flower bunny not to like leave flowers around my house. He left like 2. Like, what a jerk. Okay, can we clean the litter box? A trash can's required? Okay, let's just... Wait, we can't... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't like that it says a trash can's required. Okay, we are going to... I'm not buying another trash can for you to... I gotta buy a trash can when there is a magic trash can? Like, that's really... I don't think the debug ones are gonna work. So I need, like, the cheapest fucking trash can there is, which is, like... Those are debug ones. Okay, the children's trash can? Alright, I'm just gonna put this there, then, I guess. That's really annoying. So, like, I gotta clean the litter box. I was like, it'll give us money, we can throw it in there, but it's like, you can't clean the litter box because you need the trash can. And if I, like, rummage for bits and pieces in our cat shit. But I can't empty... Okay, but that doesn't empty the trash. But then I just get bits and pieces, which I don't need. Okay, you know what? That was stupid. So now we just wasted a fuck ton of money, and we just wasted it on that, but I just... Whatever. Let's get ourselves a fun magic kitty trash. Like, because... I was like, then it's something else we can throw away. We'll, you know, but like, no, we're like, never mind. Fuck you. Okay, whatever. Let's see. We need to find, okay, we do need to travel though. Because I don't think are there any crypts around here? I don't think there are. I know that there's some by the cemetery. I know they're like all over the place. Oh, let's go, feed the cow plant. Don't eat the cake. I should really get going now. Oh, you were hanging out with me? Oh, there is a crypt right here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's go feed the cow plant. Then let's go search the crypt. There he is. Remove creepy doll. There's a creepy doll down there? Why is our cat upset? Oh, because we have an unhallowed ground lot trait. Okay. I was like, what is that? Christopher Michelson. I'm wealthy last month. Perhaps. Hell yeah. I know where we need to go now. We were going to go to the crypt, but I'm going to go visit the wealthy weirdo. Okay, now let's travel. Whoops, not calendar. I meant to travel. Travel. I like that. Okay, let's go by ourselves. Let's go bang that wealthy weirdo. Okay. Listen. Congrats on landing that sweet job. Thanks. Somebody that I'm maybe friends with that I don't remember who you are. It popped up too quick. We met him on the Moon Revelry, I'm pretty sure, but... Okie dokies. Oh. We have to go... Okay. Well, this is good, because then we could go to someplace in Ciudad Enamorada, and we can go... Right, because this is... Wait, the Love Hotel... It's over here, right? Isn't the Love Hotel in this neighborhood? I think. We don't want to go to the Lopez house. I guess we can go here. Oh, yeah, no, this is it right here. Okay, yeah. I think this is a world that has a memory done because some of them, Cool Puppy, like, doesn't have, like, high school year, so high school year stuff will never be updated. But, like, these are some of the newer worlds, and I think the last update was September of last year to the save file. Also, I have the one without residential rentals, just because I don't care about residential rentals. Also, I had gotten that before knowing of the huge issue with residential rentals and save issues and stuff like that. But I don't think residential rentals are the only thing that cause those problems, but they don't help for sure. So let's see. Let's go meet wealthy weirdo. Hell yeah. Let's go get ourselves some shit in our inventory. Hell yeah, I came here and he's like, you wanted stuff. I wanted more than just, yeah, I want shit in my pockets. I know some other shit was going in other places. Look at all this. Look at all this stuff that we can. Weird meeting for meeting the wealthy weirdo. Okay. Let's see. This bar's cool, but there's no place to go to hide that we can steal something. So, like, we have all these crystals that we can sell. We have a Lindsay doll. We have another fossil. Does that count to our fossil collection? It does. Look at all those crystals now we got. Hell yeah. Okay. So, like, I'm going to keep our axolotl. Actually, I'm going to keep our space rock. But I'm going to keep... I'm going to get rid of everything else. Because we just made some monies. But we'll keep our axolotl. And we're going to keep the space rock. Because, although 200 simoleons... Let's see. What can we steal here that no one will notice? Can I steal this plant? Can I steal this plant? Why can't I steal anything on this damn building? Why is this building being worthless? Why is it being stupid? Let me steal something. Can I steal the sign? Can I steal that sign? Why can't I click on anything outside this damn building? Why can't I click on anything? Like, seriously, what the hell? Why can't I steal anything? I'm getting a little annoyed with not being able to click things and steal things. I want to steal something. But, like, I can't swipe things while people are here. Maybe I should light something on fire. Can I steal a sink? Can I steal this mirror? Can I steal the toilet? Why can't I steal anything good? Why did you make this place with shit that's impossible to steal? That's really irritating. There's just too many people here. I can't steal shit. Like, ugh, I need to swipe. But if I try to swipe anything here, unless I get everybody in a conversation, say go here, and I run back in and I steal a piano. You know what I mean? Like, or everybody freaking runs out. But, like, we'd have to get everyone in a conversation, get the motherfucker out, lock the door. Like, you know? Oh, there he is. I'm like, where the hell is Ansel anyway? I'm busy trying to find something to steal, but there's too many people in here. Oh, good, 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 good. Everybody get out. Oh my god, there's a fire! Get out! Oh, he just tried to... Oh, why did you try to steal something while someone was looking? I was gonna wait till a lot of people were gone, and he just attempted to steal something. Alright, I'm sending you home. Klepto. You know... You see, I have a plan when I go to steal stuff. I'm like, all right. Wait till no one's around. Go steal something in a different room. This is a big room. I was like, let's wait till there's less people. Then we get the bartender. We go outside and we chat outside. And then you run inside and steal the piano. But you're like, let me just steal this poster while everyone's looking. Seriously? You know? You're not helping right now, Ansel. You're not helping. But anyway, let's get him home. Let's get him home so we can get something to eat. Let's go pee, and then we'll grab something to eat. That's why I wanted to keep the space rock. You might get abducted by aliens. It'd be kind of fun. Also, if you get one of those space fissures, those are awesome because we can reach in and get stuff. So, you know, we can also start, like, selling stuff around the house. Well, like the cracks and stuff. I don't think they cost anything. Let's get you something to eat, and then let's... There's always those sounds as if anybody's getting abducted anywhere, but they're not. You're gonna finish eating, and then I'm going to have you go to bed. Okay. When you're done, go to bed. I'll take your plate, because we get $20 for it. And I will wrap this part up here, and on Thursday we will come back and maybe we'll have our first day of work because he goes to work at 8 hours. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.